down will get started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Jayhawks offense will go on the attack first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing.
And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose! Oh, unfortunate to get that one back, and as an added bonus, they get the first down. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll run it from the gun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They believe they can run right here. Oh, he's got some space. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will go to work for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. They're working that left side. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Bears the pressure. And some room to work. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Buffaloes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He leaves it with his back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Pocket breaking down. Plucks it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He'll keep it himself. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Reads it, fires complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Looking for a crease to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Skips away from pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 6th play of the drive coming up. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buffs!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UCLA is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Temple. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is on its way. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Using his legs, it's Welsh. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Snares it outside. It's Williams. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll try it over the left side. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The option look. Quick toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Makes the grab. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. To the air, it's Hawkins. Pressure coming. Running to Green. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Jayhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play, and now he's showing off the speed. And you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's first down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. Now the pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. The Jayhawks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. To the air on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Able to to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. On the move at the 30. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Flushed out of the pocket. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Miller. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Now on the option. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Grab near the marker. It's Miller. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Lost one deep down the right side. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, please bring it back. Bring it back.
As a quarterback, Reese, you got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more accurate. All of a sudden now, you try to take something off, you're trying to throw the perfect spiral and cut the wind, and your accuracy goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to commit.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves it with 3rd and 3. And the Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Oh, they're after him. It's complete. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Makes the grab, and he's knocked down. The Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Hawkins. Fires to the right. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. drive. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And the Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick completion on the out. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Under fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Hayden.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass on 2nd down. He lets it fly. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Timeout, Kansas.
They'll run it from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Jayhawks are in the hurry-up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He'll pull it down and run. He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Oh, he missed it, no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Hands it off. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
The The Jayhawks will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Snags it quickly on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense comes up with the sacks. And this defense has been dialed in all day. Really, really good job. This offense is going to have to find something different, do something to try to stretch this D and make them feel uncomfortable.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Buffaloes decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Hauls it in at the 40. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking for room, it's Thompson. Makes a stop in the backfield, he'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. To the air, it's Hawkins. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Rides the back on the option, the give. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And the Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man down the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged out of the air.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Jayhawks line up to punt it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They'll run play action. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Turning on the Jets. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
First down.
Got a little space. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. When you get chunks like that on 1st down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls and fires complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Welch. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, the defense basically played that one perfectly, right? Against the RPO, they did a nice job staying back, hanging, watching the quarterback's eyes, and taking away any throw. And when he decided to try to keep the football and scramble to his left, they were all over him. Great job defensively, playing together as one unit on that one.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lane. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Key. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. He uncorks one deep. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Takes the handoff, it's Stewart. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Jayhawks are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Bringing the heat. Right on the money. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Jayhawks want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his target down the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires left. Makes a connection. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Hawkins. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Jayhawks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. Quick strike through the air for the score. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Powers through the defender. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Find my guys quickly, know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
And the Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. On the move, it's Thompson. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. 2nd down coming up. They'll go to the ground. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. The Jayhawks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Not a ton of play calls for 3rd in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
And the Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap it.
Quick release by the QB. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Got his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give out of the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
And this has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
And it slips just inside that right upright. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Maryland is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. They're trailing by 11 to UTSA. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. He's got him. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants a big play here late. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
First down for the offense.
Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock.
No gain.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Here's the pressure. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
And how about the defense? They're trying to end this thing themselves. You got to lead. You're in a good spot. 2 sacks in a row, now forcing a 4th down late in this football game.
Fires it. Makes the grab past the marker. And he's into the end zone. Time has expired. They're an extra point away from winning it.
Man, how about the clock management by this team? Taking all of the clock, scoring late now. All you got to do is finish it. The easy part. Bring out the kicker, knock that PAT through the uprights.
The Both of these offenses sputtered and stammered like a 73 AMC Pacer if they made one of those back then, and ultimately they come up short.
Sounds like a beautiful car that you just want to run better, and that's the problem with this offense right now. They've got the guys to make the plays, just not able to execute here today, Dave.
And it's frustrating because you want to make those plays, especially offensively, but you got to find a rhythm. You got to find something you do well and kind of stick to it. That offense couldn't find anything they did really well, and that's why they couldn't put